MSc program it's a 3-year part-time program. In the first year is a year-long module called Learning Through Integrative Practice, which is really oriented around personal process. So within our philosophy of Aleph Trust and the way in which we teach, we very much focus on transformative education, which really means we're inviting your whole self into the educational process. So we're not just teaching theory and wanting to introduce you to the fields of consciousness or make sure that you understand the landscape of transpersonal psychology, but we also introduce you to practices where you're actually working through and experiencing these these theories or practices that we talk about and that we write about. So it's both practical and experiential in that particular way, but also research oriented. So there's the both and happening within the program. In addition to this learning through integrative practice module that's happening in the first year, there's also approaches to consciousness. So that's really where you see or experience really the foundations of consciousness. You're getting all of the theory, you're getting all of that really meaty information that's really setting a solid foundation for the rest of the program, in addition to having the experiential engagement with the learning through integrative practice. The second part of the academic year, there's a series of what we call options modules where you get to really experience and engage in lots of different types of courses, of modules. And you've probably have looked into some of this. If you're here today, some of you have probably gone really deep into looking at some of what are these options. But we have courses like shamanic psychology, eco psychology, mindfulness and meditation. So we try to get an array of topics that students can then engage in that first year and really get both the depth of information as well as sort of a sprinkling, because we can only do so much in those options. You get to really get exposed to a lot of different topics within the umbrella of consciousness and spirituality and transpersonal psychology. So that first year really has that component of inner transformational work, as well as that really deep theoretical foundations for the rest of the program. When you enter year 2, we continue with the theory, but we focus more specifically on the area of transpersonal psychology. So you enter in transpersonal psychology at the beginning of the year, and simultaneously you're engaging in research design. Research design is a year-long module, and the focus of that module of research design is to give you both the theory and also the practical skills of engaging in research. So whether or not you have any research experience in psychology or any other field coming into the MSc program, we make sure that in that second year, you have the tools of research engagement, that you get the practice. And so by the time you enter into the third year and you're engaging in your own research in that dissertation, you have a lived understanding of what it's like to develop a research question, of how to even choose a method that fits the research question that you're working with, conducting interviews, and going through all of the steps that then bring you to, a finished project of, where you have some findings about something that you're really interested in. The dissertation happens in the third year and is that opportunity for you to take a topic that perhaps you're coming into the program with. Maybe there's something that you already know you're really interested in studying, and you're going to focus on that topic area, in your essays and in your assignments in both the first and second year. And you're just going to then go deeper into it in your dissertation project. Some of you might be coming in, I'm just interested in these areas and these topics, and I have no idea what I'm going to research. Well, those first 2 years can really be the place where you can explore different topics, have some experience with certain, practical practices that are associated with different theories that you're also learning, so that by the time you get to that third year, you have a better understanding or idea of something that you're really passionate about or interested in studying for the dissertation. So you can, we have students that come in to the program, along that entire spectrum. Some are really focused, they know exactly what they're going to do, and some just really aren't quite sure, but you have an interest in this area of work, and you want to really just be exploratory in those first 2 years before deciding upon a specific topic to research and engage in for that dissertation project in the third year.